On Saturday, September 26th, I was guided to connect into the Jeita Grotto in Lebanon, where there was a possibility of a crystal dragon. And so when I got up that morning, I decided to tap into it and go see what I could find there. When I arrived, I immediately began to hear crystal singing bowls playing off in the background, and I was greeted by a crystal dragon who gave me this most beautifully crafted dagger. However, when they made it and gave it to me, I said I'd no longer need these types of tools, as I'm not a fighter anymore, and so I have no use for it in this current moment and timeline. And they said, this one is not for fighting, you'll see what you're going to need it for. So I walked over, and there was this big giant roundish object, and I took the dagger and I sliced it through this object, and inside of it was this scroll type thing. And as I unrolled the scroll, there was something else that was wrapped in like a piece of cloth. And so I slowly unwrapped it from its wrapper and was told to eat this. And it was like a small piece of food or chocolate type thing. And so I put that into my mouth. And once I did that, all these other things started to transpire, and I decided that that was going to be a good time to have Jason join me, as this was turning into a little bit more of an adventure, and I needed more eyes to help me see exactly what was going on, so that I could understand everything that the crystal dragon was bringing to us on this fine morning. And so the rest of the story unfolds from there. This is also while we were at Tina's house, and I could feel her presence in the field during this transmission. And it was cool because at the end, she comes and knocks on our van door, and then we all three of us hopped up into bed and laid there and got to finish traveling through the Crystal Dragon Cave all together. So thank you for joining us on this fun adventure and our meeting with the Crystal Dragon.
I can hear the crystal dragon whispering in the back of my mind.
Yes, the bowls are back again. They were playing earlier.
He's just telling me I'm impure, and he's helping cleanse my field, my body. So I'm just going to stand here for a moment and allow him to pass crystal light through me. He's asking if you want to be pure as well.
Yes, please. Permission granted.
Okay. It's going to start passing crystal frequency through you. Just allow. Make sure it's centered and rooted in your heart. There is a blue crystal starting to slide out of the roof and work its way down to us. It's just floating down. Right down, we're both looking up at it. Beautiful iridescent blue crystal. It's coming down towards the floor. Now it's hitting the floor. It's like opening. The crystals are sliding, connected at the bottom, but sliding away from the top and opening. There. As all the crystals fell away, in the center is a gold cup, a gold chalice full of crystal water. The dragon's inviting you to drink it.
Okay, got it. There you go, drinking.
Okay.
I'm handing it to you.
Handing it to me, I'm grabbing it, taking a drink. It's good, it's washing all that out of my mouth. Feeling really elevated.
Feels a little hard to breathe.
The dragon's whispering, saying that we will now be able to see it and be in its presence. It's asking us to just allow for the uplifting. Try to ground, just feel into our heart and lift up our vibration. Okay. Off to our left, there's crystals like starting to move. It's moving counterclockwise a little bit, but then shifting back around so it's in front of us. We're realizing that this cavern is the dragon. The crystals we're looking at are its body. Its head's now coming around in front of us. It's 15 feet in front of us and just kind of hovering a few feet off the ground, looking at us. It's calling me a tiny human, and it's saying that you are dearest. Tiny human. Oh, dearest human. Saying that we're ready. With that, it's beginning to sing in kind of a slithering voice. singing, I feel like crystalline water coming up from below us, through us and around us, comes up above us and then cascades back down below us, like we're standing in a waterfall. And the dragon's just continuing to sing. It's now inviting us to lay down. So with that, both of us are starting to down on our butts, lay on our backs. This crystalline water just sprays and mists all around us, and through us.
Yeah, everything's helping to like remove restrictions and any last bits of like control within our system. It's giving me such a headache.
Yeah, I feel any stuck places in my body being highlighted and then focused upon. I feel it up in my crown.
Yeah, crown, my back
belly.
of my neck. Yeah.
They say and remove the supports. Remove those support beams that hold up old frameworks. Just let it crumble. You don't need them. Never did.
Perfect. Taking a sledgehammer and knocking them down.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm walking around like my whole body and taking the sledgehammer that was supporting it up.
Me too.
Just hitting all the beams. A little pain in the top of my left shoulder.
Mine too. The top of my crown.
Yeah, it's on my top of my crown's almost like tingling on fire, like a hot, like a prickly heat.
Mine's like a heavy pressure. Okay, she says you're now ready. Go and stand up. She's sending me draconic symbols. They look like burning logs. There. There. That. Okay. Built that. womb starting to ignite.
Mm. So if you smile, it'll help with the frequency.
That helped a lot.
Good. More self-love coming into both of us. There you go.
This heavy air is coming out of my lungs. My mouth. Morning.
Oh, good morning. Hold on.
You're meditating.
We're playing with the crystal dragon.
Who is it?
Tina.
Oh.
Come on in. We're in a crystal dragon cave.
I don't know if I'm getting you up.
No. We're up. We're inside a crystal dragon cave, getting like this neat stuff. Yeah.
I woke up feeling to give you this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I make
Come on in.
it's a clearing candle.
Whoa.
It's
that's
got
awesome.
it's got rosemary, roses, rosemary, and sage.
Oh,
Morning. Come pull up a chair.
Yeah, cool.
You're in a dragon cave.
Yeah, so we
Can I
that
put
crystal
this here?
dragon. Yeah, put that on. So we're that crystal dragon. Someone sent me a cave in Lebanon and said go there for crystal dragons that we were playing with, in the forest. And so we went in, and I walked in, and I connected into it, and then they gave me this thing opened up, and then the crystal dragon gave me like this beautiful crystal dagger. And I was like, well, I don't use daggers anymore. You know, I don't fight. I have no need for this. And he's like, it's not for fighting. He's like, you're going to need this to do this. And I walked over and there was this object thing. And I took the dagger and I sliced it open. And so I needed it to slice open this thing. And inside, sort of this scroll like thing opened up, but there was this little thing that I had and I had to put it into my mouth. And so I needed to eat this thing, and then stuff happened, and I couldn't really see it because I couldn't tell what was going on. So I just asked Jason to jump in, and I was like, "Hey, Jason, I need you." I'm like, "Do you want to come and visit in here?" Because I'm starting. I'm like, I'm not sure now what's happening. I've lost. Not lost, but I'm having a hard time now following along because I can't get enough of the messages in. And so we just went in, and they removed all these impurities from us, and then brought us over to this other like blue crystal thing, and they're like releasing all these little things, and then they had us like lay down, and then they're like, you guys need to remove any support beams you have still that you're using. And so like I took a sledgehammer and we both walked around as we're like laying there like almost on platforms, you know, and like just knocked out all the support beams. And then that's sort of like right where we were. So do you want to come into the crystal cave with us?
Yeah.
Come on.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I was going to see if you wanted to go down where the bear were, or I wasn't going to take Ray.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was feeling a call to go back over towards the forest, so
Okay.
that might be why. So let's see. Let me ask this. Tina, can she come into the crystal cabin cave? Yeah. Okay.
I get a yes as well.
Okay. Want to come in? Do you want to sit there, or do you want to come in?
If I come up there, I want to take my shoes off.
Yeah, take your shoes off. You can.
Is that your bed?
Are you okay? Do you got pants? Okay.
No.
No. All the way in the middle.
You climb this?
Yeah, you can step on everything. Yeah, so that's where we're at now. So Jason can update anything else that he saw.
Well, more
yeah.
importantly, I'm going to just put you in a hologram and I'll pull you up to us.
Okay.
So come lay
Come
down.
on in.
Once you're comfortable, we'll kind of come into our
in
art.
if you want.
I like blankies. They're cozy.
Yeah, cozy. Yeah, we just put all fresh sheets on this week or yesterday. Everybody got room? Yeah. Jason, yeah, can I have your pillow this direction? There you go. Perfect. Now we're supported. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so let's get Jason in. Yeah, because I was told I was tapping into your energy, so that was great.
Let's go ahead and come into our hearts. Focus on that heart energy. All right, Tina, I'm going to create a cord to you. That way you can find us and I can find you. There we go. Good. This is going to be easier with a hologram, so give me just 1 second. Okay, I've got you. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm going to pull your light body, etheric body, and your consciousness to us, moving forward in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'm moving underground. Beautiful. I'm reaching out my left hand for your right, and got you.
Okay.
Good. All right, the three of us are standing in this crystal cave. There's crystal below us, all around us. And 15 feet in front of us is the head of a crystal dragon. Long snout made out of clear crystal, beaming blue crystal eyes looking at us. And he's smiling. At our feet is a gold chalice with crystal water in it. Just picking it up, and we're all three just going to have a drink. This will purify us so that we can stand in this frequency. Myra, I'm going to hand it to you first.
Got it. Drinking. And then over to Tina.
Going to Tina.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Coming over to me, taking a drink.
This is past.
Setting it back down. Now come into your heart so we can center it. And when you're ready, extend out that heart energy, very edge of your physical form, and then push it beyond. Crystal Dragon is saying that he is happy you're here, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
You're very shiny. He's calling you the pure one.
He's doing what?
He's saying that you are titled the pure one. That's his name for you.
Okay. He's beautiful.
Says that he wants to sing us a song. Says he's gonna sing and then he's gonna start to add crystalline light to us. See through me. Here comes the crystal energy. Asking just to allow it to come in.
Little twitches.
My nose kind of twitching.
Yeah, my nose a little bit on the left side, my ear just like weird little sensations.
Saying that this will help facilitate the transformation between carbon-based life forms and crystalline life forms. So some of our cells are accepting it. And over the next coming moments, more and more will accept this crystalline frequency. From below us, a little bit of crystalline mist, like water vapor, starting to just feel the air. It's almost like we're in a sauna with water all around us. So let's just breathe it in. Says his name is Yasik.
Yes.
Yasik the crystal dragon. He holds a certain frequency, a crystal frequency. Says Because he's been asleep for a very long time. He is now awake. He's adding this crystalline frequency to all of the earth plane. He's also saying that he's not the only dragon who recently woke up. There is a change that's happening. Dragons everywhere, not just in this plane, but across the entirety of the material plane, are waking back up. They're engaging, looking around, seeing what's changed, engaging, playing, experiencing, laughing and communicating. We are the first humans he's ever met, as we are a new species to him. We didn't exist before he went to sleep. He's delighted with our potential. So let's continue to just breathe in this crystal frequency. This is new. Because you have a song playing when you're ready.
That I also.
Just to
I saw him stretch his wings.
Yeah, I see him opening them up.
Anybody else seeing purple?
Got some like pinkish purple just
Yeah. Like a magenta almost.
Mm-hmm. He's saying that we are holding in these new colors, these new frequencies. We are the anchors. And we can use these new colors and frequencies to create with our consciousness, to imagine it, and pull it into this realm.
reworking my spine again. Down in the lower spines. We're doing some skeletal restructuring.
It says there's just anchoring. If you can push down into your tailbone. is now saying he wants us to play. These moments are designed for laughter and for playing. This playing helps transmute old energies and bring in new. Little humans are so powerful.
He called us little humans earlier.
But you have so much potential. Take in a couple of deep breaths as this is coming to an end. We will have more time together, more adventures. This was just the first step.
Thank you. We are honored and grateful and full of gratitude to be here. Closing down the thing I opened to get us in.
He's moving back into a different part of the cave and bidding us farewell.
Coming all the way back and back out of the cave.
There we go. Moving backwards.
Yeah. There we go. Coming back to now.
Back to our physical forms.
Thank you.
Dropping into my head, my face, my neck, my shoulders and arms, torso, hips, legs, and feet. And we are back.
Thank you, Crystal Dragon.
Thank you, Crystal Dragon. Crystal Dragon was beautiful.
Buzzy.
Ooh.
Removing the hologram. Oh, I'm fast.
Oh, you got good. You got some pants. Good. You snuck some pants on. Good work.
I felt something tap my face at one point.
Good. Cool.
Your timing was perfect.
Yeah, because I had connected you to the crystal cave when we were going in, so it's perfect then that you came out. Yeah, because like I said, I went in there. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna need Jason." I'm like, this is turning out to be more of an adventure than I was.
There's a
thinking.
crystal. You're actually parked on top of a crystal cave, so that's pretty cool.
That's perfect.
I mean, in the physical.
Yeah. Awesome sauce.
That's what they call the cave, that the quadrangle that runs under, that I told you they went and right on the lakes and the tree roots after. It was called Crystal Cavern.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. Oh, hi there, Mika. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Mika. Yep.
Hi there, Mika.
Wow.